Good morning, students, teachers, and visitors in the building, and welcome to November. I think it's Scorpio season. Happy birthday to all the November birthdays. And in the month of November, we also will be celebrating our Veterans and Veterans Day. So be on the lookout for our Veterans Day specials. And we always have special treats for our currently enrolled veteran students and staff. Oh my goodness, I'm still full from the wonderful Brand Your Brand Day that we had on last Monday. It was truly a sight to see. We were blessed by so many powerful, successful, intelligent entrepreneurs here at Beaver Beauty Academy. And I can't go without speaking about the wonderful Trunk or Treat event. Oh my goodness, a time was had by the children and the adults. It was so much fun to pass out candy, dress in our costumes, and celebrate with the children and the community of Decatur. Thank you to all departments who participated, and I'd certainly like to thank all those students who allowed your vehicle to be decorated. Hopefully your paint jobs weren't damaged, but I know we had a great time. And I would be remiss if I did not thank the Trunk or Treat Committee. I gave them the idea and they took it and ran with it, and we had a successful event. So thank you to Miss Janae Ogletree, Miss LaPortia Guthrie, Miss M.K. Kemp, and Mr. Larry Milton. Thank you all for your support and your efforts in making sure that the Trunk or Treat was a wonderful event. Students, please be reminded that Beaver Beauty Academy is a uniform facility. November is such a busy month packed with lots of activities. Let's take a look at our November calendar. And now it's time to get more partying underway for the month of November. Instructors, as you know, we will be hosting our department Thanksgiving feast. So please get with your department. That could be barbering and hair. That could be just aesthetics or just nails, or all departments. Instructors, please get together and decide how your Thanksgiving feast will look. I have identified the dates and times for the Thanksgiving feast, and it is up to you to organize it and plan it. Let's keep a couple of things in mind. Make sure you devise a menu that will address all the allergy needs and food choices for your students. Also, let's make sure that we don't exclude anyone if they cannot contribute. This is an opportunity for giving thanks and just to have an excuse to overeat and indulge and share some of our cultural heritage. So let's make it a fun experience. Instructors, please make sure it's organized and that you stick within the confines of the Thanksgiving feast. Don't ask your students for more than $5 to $10 per person if you choose to collect money and maybe have it catered. But the best mode, I think, is usually a covered dish. And students, if you do not cook, then you want to get something catered or pick up some chicken. It's not to be a stressful event. We want to make sure that it's fun and we come together and eat and enjoy each other's time during the holiday.
Shout out to BBA, I'm at BBA, I'm at BBA. Shout out to BBA, I'm at BBA, I'm at BBA. Shout out to BBA, I'm at BBA, I'm at BBA.
Instructors, it's time to vote on your Student of the Month, so please check your mailboxes for the Student of the Month ballots. Remember, we're looking for students who are going above and beyond at being a great student at Beaver Beauty Academy.
Some brief final thoughts. The first thought is, one of the things that I did once when I sat down, I looked at every individual that was up here and I did something very basic. I did a search on them, right? Because one of the things that everybody need to have, a lot of times we say we doing business, but we just talking lip service. If you're not registered with the Secretary of State, you don't have a business. How about that? If you're not registered with the Secretary of State, you don't have a business. If you don't have an EIN, you don't have a business. And so you want to create the type of business that you can do business at some point with, right?
Oh my goodness, I was just informed that photo shoot day for the month of January is all booked up. After that Brand Your Brand event, and so many other powerful things. It seems like you students are really ready to focus on building your brand. Students, stay tuned, because if anyone drops out, we might add a couple of more slots for the January content day. Students, I want to take this time to remind all of you about the importance of attendance. You see this seat I'm sitting in, or the seat you're sitting in? It's a borrowed seat. You have leased that seat for the length of your contract. If it's nails, it's 6 months. If it's skincare, it's almost 10 months, like 8.5, 9 months. Cosmetology and barbering, daytime is 12 months, evening is 15.5 months. Students, when your contracted graduation date comes and goes, you have to continue to pay for the seat you're sitting in. We talk about this in orientation, and then you enroll in school and you miss a day here, you leave an hour early, you come an hour late, and over time that adds up. And what ends up happening is you end up having to pay more for your education than we initially contracted for. But that's all up to you. We are here each and every day that we're supposed to be open. Learning is taking place, and that seat is yours. It has your name on it. But if you need that seat beyond the agreed contracted amount of time, it will cost you extra money. And a lot of you are spending a lot of extra money because you lack commitment and dedication to the goals that you set for yourself. Remember, if you have a family emergency, a life-changing situation, anything that's going to cause you to be out of school for 14 consecutive days, you can take a leave of absence. In that contract, we push a pause button. So that seat's not yours while you're on leave of absence and your contract dates aren't still ticking. So if life starts to happen to you and you need to take a leave of absence, you can fill out the form and request a leave of absence. You can reach out to Ms. Raven. She is your direct contact when needing to make a leave of absence. But please remember, attendance matters, and it costs you money when you miss school. So we'd like to see your bright and smiling faces each and every day. And now for our jewel of the week.
Your look is your logo. So how much are you worth when you look in the mirror? A lot of times you run out the house, t-shirts, sweats, bonnet on your head, but you think you're a 7-figure earner. You're not. If you don't look like money, then you're saying, I don't care about my business. You are your business. You are the CEO. And for those who are going to say, I'm making money, you may be, but how much money are you leaving on the table? Because when you show up, you don't present yourself like a real business professional would. So do your hair, throw some gloss on, put some earrings on, put a coordinated outfit on. It doesn't have to be designer. It needs to be nice and organized. So when you are walking into Starbucks, when you're at the airport, when you're in Walmart and you run into a potential customer, you look like your brand. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
The mission of Beaver Beauty Academy is to provide high-quality technical training that will enable our students to pass state licensing exams, gain employment, and compete in the rapidly changing beauty and massage industries. Remember, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.